Hello, I'm Alex from Fontaine Motors and I'm going to show you around our Audi S4 Avant OY18EJA Navarra blue car with full black diamond stitch leather interior and a panoramic glass sunroof on this one, as you're to see shortly. So I will show and talk you around the car one area at a time. On the outside I'll go a panel at a time, and then each interior area as we go around. I'll go in close and show you any defects I can see, as well as highlighting a few key features on the car. As ever, if you'd like a detailed look at specification or service records, you'll find those broken down in full in the main body text of the advert. So, bonnet overall presents really nicely. Navarra blue, a very desirable colour on these, particularly with black styling pack as this car has. But if we go in close there, you'll see there are some small stone chips to be neatly touched in. But overall presents really nicely. See front bumper there. The overall look is really good. Fit and finish are nice. I'll go in properly close so you can see we do have chipping on that side. The plastics of the headlights and grills there are really nice, and to the near side you'll see we do have mark there and one there. Perfectly even standing. Cameras now, what, a foot away from the car? They're very hard to see. I don't think they let down its appearance. Moving to the near side of the car, again I'll move my phone around just so you can watch the reflections, but paint, fit and finish and alignment look really nice. There's no damage there, no dents. Near side front wheel there, let's call that, I'm going to say that's an 8 out of 10, in that we do have a couple of marks. You've got a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Kumo extra tyre with probably 4, maybe 5 millimeters of tread on that one. View along near side sill. Near side door mirror, looks good. As does near side front door. There's one chip there. Near side front door panel. As I say, full black leather interior in this car with contrast rock grey stitching. If I go in close on the aluminium trims for you, there is some light marking on those. Passenger seat there. Fully electric Super Sport seats with massage function standard on S4. Near side rear door looks really good. Next is the door panel. Only very light marking on that seat back. And the rear seat itself looks good. You can see just with those couple of light impressions, presumably from the feet of a child seat. If you up and over the roof, panoramic glass sunroof on this car. It's all up there, looks well. So you've just got one small chip on the roof bar there. Near side rear wheel, again, I'm going to call that an 8, I think, in that it's not brand new. It does have a couple of small marks, so you see you've got one there. It still looks good. Kumo extra tyre again, I'd say about 5 millimeters of tread on that one. Rear bumper and tailgate. looks nice around the handle. Only very light marks from loading. And the trims and carpets inside the boot. Looking nice, showing their miles well. Down to the face of the bumper, there is, just on the corner there, a little scratch on the valance piece that's been touched in. Tailpipe trims still look good. Minor pitting on them, but yeah, they still show a nice shine. Got a little mark, just it's very hard to show, a little mark there next to the parking sensor that's been touched in. And to the offside of the car. All lines up as it should, no dents to mention to you on that side. Offside rear wheel. Guess what? I'm going to call that an 8 out of 10 because whilst it presents well, it does have some little marks on it. Kumo extra tyre with about 5mm of tread. Paint on the quarter panel looks nice. Good and clean inside the fuel door. Standard 95 RON, unleaded for these, no requirement to use super. Opposite view up and over the roof. The sill. Offside rear door. We've got just a couple of little nicks and marks on the edge there. Offside rear door panel. The seat back. Opposite view of the rear seat. Headrest present and correct, and there is, you can see just on the edge there, there's a small, it's not a cut, I think it's just a scratch on the surface of the leather, about 15mm. Offside front door, door mirror both present really well. Offside front door panel, got control there for folding mirrors, electric tailgate, and you can just see the beam projector on the floor there, the lights just beginning to dip. The brushed aluminium trim on the driver's door, say for what, from 1 metre back looks perfect, but you will see there next to the handle there's some light scratching. Steering wheel. Gas electric armrest. And the driver's seat. Round to the offside front. Only a couple of really tiny marks on that one actually. Let's call that one a 9 rather than an 8. Kumo extra tyre, but I'd say at least 4mm of tread on that one. So the front tyres are probably just over half worn, the rear's on about half. Engine bay, clean, tidy and standard. It's not a modified car. Let's jump in out the cold and start it up. So obviously I have pointed out a few small imperfections and areas of wear on this car, but do take those in the context of this having 88,796 miles on its odometer. And I think for that distance covered, that I'm picking just those small things, the car makes a really good showing for itself, actually. You see virtual cockpit there, working as it should. I've got flat bottom steering wheel. 3-zone climate control with heated front seats is standard on these. My heated seat is starting to warm me up nicely already. Both of the climate control and the interior in general smell fresh in this car. No, it has not been smoked in. Parking sensors all round. European wide navigation, although smartphone interface gives us both of Apple Carplay and Android Auto, so you're entirely likely to be using Waze or Google Maps or TomTom rather than Audi's navigation. DAB digital radio, again with CarPlay, not very much of use that, all the other music source options there. Panoramic glass sunroof on this car, tilts and slides. Nice and smooth and quiet in operation, and a full-length electric sunblind too. And there we go. I hope you found that video tour to have been helpful. If it has brought any questions to mind, you are more than welcome to ask. Thanks very much indeed.